Hey, you showed up. I showed up too. Happy Friday. Here we are, the end of the week and the start of another talk, a hard talk. I want to talk today about trust. I mean, we live in this social media world where, there's a million armchair therapists and psychologists and fools like me out here just spouting at the mouth. But we know basic trust issues when it comes to SA and trauma. And again, I hate having to use these terms because for fear that someone will know exactly what you're talking about. But anyway, these are the rules. But in my experience, what I found as I kept digging was other stuff about trust that I hadn't really identified. When something happens to us, especially when something happens to us, it's not like we expected it. And whoever perpetrated this stuff, they broke their trust. I mean, especially when you're young, you have a level of trust. You kind of figure that most people that are taller than you have a certain level of importance or reliability. And when they break that, it shakes everything up. But that's the part we know about. Obviously, when someone breaks our trust, we have a hard time trusting other people. The part I didn't realize was that it hurt my trust in myself. There's a level of responsibility a lot of times that comes with this. And when you feel that you let this happen to you, how can you trust yourself on anything? We question our every step, our every move, even the bravest of moves. Underneath it is this lack of trust that we can't trust ourselves. We can't trust the decisions we make because we made a bad decision, which we never really made, but that's the the subconscious. It tells you did, that somehow you own a part of this horrible event. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that all this trust in me that I can handle or do things had been eroded by that thing. Not to mention not trusting other people and other things. I mean, when someone does these things to you, you think everyone's got to have some kind of ulterior motive. Everyone's got to have an angle. Everything's got to have an angle. Everything is a predator. We even start to move around the world with our own angles, making sure we get the leg up because we're never going to be fooled again. It's amazing how we let other people erode the basic foundation of our existence. They swoop in and they scoop up the ground right from under your feet. So how do we rebuild this trust? I'm not sure. I think we see glimpses of it from time to time in people who don't let us down. See glimpses in ourselves when we rise to the occasion, face something we're fearful of, trusting that we'll be okay because we are still here. We are still showing up. It's a work in progress. Like me. Like us all. I'll see you Monday.